Hello and welcome to the Vern Quiz. If you're watching us online, we'll be starting imminently, so eyes peeled. Well, here we go. The quiz is about to start. I'd say maybe before I stop speaking, it will start, if you can believe such a thing. Get your tables. Make sure you got tables, pens, paper, chairs, all sorts. It's a quiz. It's 50 questions. It's a great time. The first of these questions will be from the first of these rounds. The first of these rounds is the links round. Hang on. And here is the slide for the links round. The links round works as follows. We're going to show you 9 seemingly general knowledge questions, and each of the answers to those 9 questions will have something in common. And the 10th question is, what's the link? What is the thing that links those first 9 answers together? Thank you to Annabelle for running this round. Question number 1 of the quiz. Which 1966 spy-fi film starred Anthony Isley and Wandisa Lee and is widely regarded to have plagiarized from the James Bond franchise? What 1966 spy film starred Anthony Isley and Wandisa Lee and is widely regarded to have plagiarized from the James Bond franchise? Question. Question number 2. The sale of which newspaper is widely boycotted in Liverpool due to a controversial article about the Hillsborough disaster? The sale of which newspaper is widely boycotted in Liverpool due to a controversial article about the Hillsborough disaster? Question number 3. According to the nursery rhyme, what do you do with a bobbin? According to the nursery rhyme, what do you do with a bobbin? Next up is question number 4. Louis Antoine of France holds the record for the shortest what? Louis Antoine of France holds the record for the shortest what? Next up is question number 5. What is the meaning of the Roman phrase Ave, often used to salute a leader? What is the meaning of the Roman phrase Ave, often used to salute a leader? Question number 6. Which Imagine Dragons song do these lyrics come from? I was dreaming of bigger things and want to leave my own life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit in the box. Fit the box, fit the mold. Which Imagine Dragons song do these lyrics come from? I was dreaming of bigger things and want to leave my own life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit the box, fit the mold. Question number 7. When there is great excitement or outrage about a trivial matter, something is said to be a what in a teacup? When there is great excitement or outrage about a trivial matter, something is said to be a what in a teacup? Next up is question number 8. What is the meaning of ear with fur in English? What is the meaning of the string of letters on screen in English? Next up is question number 9. At weddings, what acronym is used to denote the male genitor of the male betrothed? At weddings, what acronym is used to denote the male genitor of the male betrothed? Question number 10. What's the link? What is the thing that links those first 9 answers together? What's the link? I'll go through those again in a minute. Then, question number 1 was which 1966 spy film starred Anthony Isley and Wandisa Lee and is widely regarded to have plagiarized from the James Bond franchise? Question number 2. The sale of which newspaper is widely boycotted in Liverpool due to a controversial article about the Hillsborough disaster? Question number 3. According to the nursery rhyme, what do you do with a bobbin? Question number 4. Louis Antoine of France holds the record for the shortest what? Question number 5. What is the meaning of the Roman phrase "Arbe," often used to salute a leader? Question number 6. Which Imagine Dragon song do these lyrics come from? I was dreaming of bigger things and want to leave my own life behind. Not a yes, sir, not a follower. Fit the box, fit the mold. Question number 7. When there is great excitement or outrage about a trivial matter, something is said to be a what in a teacup. Question number 8. What is the meaning of ear with fur in English? Question number 9. At Weddings, what acronym is used to denote the male genitor of the male betrothed? And question number 10, what is the link? What's one thing that links those first 9 answers together? The miscellaneous round. This round is called 1 to 10. And how this works is it's gonna be 10 questions always. The first one will ask for 1 of a set, the second one will ask for 2 of a set, the third one will ask for 3 of a set, so on, up until the 10th question, which will ask for you to name 10 of something. In each case, if you get half of them right, if you get half of them, so for example, you get 3 of 6 or 5 of 10, you'll get half a point. But you need all of them right for the full point. Rounding up. So if you get of the 7 question, if you get 4, you need 4 right for half a point. Anyway, you'll see it. Question number 1. Name the one woman who has held the position of President of the European Commission. Name the one woman who has held the position of President of the European Commission. And the next question will ask for you to name 2. You'll get that. Next up is question 2. Name the 2 top-ranked men's tennis players according to the ATP. Name the 2 top-ranked men's tennis players according to the ATP. Next up, name the 3 official Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition classes that start and end with the same letter. Name the 3 official Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition classes that start and end with the same letter. Question number 4. Name the 4 penguins of Madagascar. Name the 4 penguins of Madagascar. Next up, question 5. Name the 5 pillars of Islam. You can do like a brief one-word description in English or the Arabic word. Name the 5 pillars of Islam. Question number 6. Name the 6 nominees for the 2021 BBC Sports Personality of the Year Award. Name the 6 nominees for the 2021 BBC Sports Personality of the Year Award. Question number 7. Name the 7 noble gases on the periodic table of elements. Name the 7 noble gases on the periodic table of elements. This is assuming there are 7. So, because I think one of them is sometimes included, sometimes not. But in this case, we are including it. Question number 8. Name the 8 Shakespeare plays that begin with the letter H. Name the 8 Shakespeare plays beginning with H. Question number 9. Name the 9 feature films, both written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. Not including Grindhouse and Death Proof, because I couldn't work out if that was 1 film or 2 films, so I decided it's not included. Name the 9 feature films, both written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. And question number 10, the final one of the round. Name the 10 ceremonial counties of England with 2-syllable names. And I'm not including shire as 1 syllable. So if it ends in shire or shire, whatever, just ignore it. Not counting it. So 2 syllables. And if by any chance any one of them has the word county in the name, we're not including the word county. So ignore that in your syllable counting. Big if, big if. Here, by the way, ceremonial county is defined as a county which has a Lord Lieutenant. I'm sure that will help. Just to clarify, in this 10 is not included any county that ends in shire, so that's not included. So Berkshire, for example, that's not one. Don't write that down because that has shire in it, that's excluded. However, if any of them have the word county in, the syllables of county are ignored, and it's just referred to by the words other than county. And so that could still be relevant if the rest of it only has 2 syllables. And this, if it's still contentious, I would say these are 2 syllables in a received pronunciation English accent. Right, I'm going to look again. So, question number one. Name the one woman who has held the position of President of the European Commission. Question number two. Name the two top-ranked men's tennis players according to the ATP. Question number three. Name the three official Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition classes that start and end with the same letter. Question number four. Name the four penguins of Madagascar. Question number five. Name the five pillars of Islam. You can say them in English or Arabic. Question number seven. And I mean Arabic in Latin letters because I haven't got the Arabic script up, I'm afraid. Question number six. Name the six nominees for the 2021 BBC Sports Person of the Year Award. Question number seven. Name the seven noble gases on the periodic table of elements. Question number eight. Name the 8 Shakespeare plays beginning with H. Question number 9. Name the 9 feature films both written and directed by Quentin Tarantino, excluding Grindhouse Death Proof. And question number 10. Name the 10 ceremonial counties of England with 2-syllable names with all the asterisks I've mentioned before. Now we're going to have a 7-minute break or so. If you'd like any questions repeated, feel free to come up to the quiz desk and I'll tell you what they were. Right, here we go. That's the end of the break. Hope you've relaxed and got a lot out of that. Because now it's time for the next round. Thank you very much to Luke for this next round. It's a dingbats round. All dingbats kind of say what you see kind of thing. So there's going to be images on the screen. And they're all countries of the world. For example, this one is S and then someone who is in pain. So it's Spain. That's just an example. S, pain, Spain. And we're going to show you 10 more of those. Point for each. And they're all countries. Question number one. By the way, if you're stuck on one, feel free to take a picture and come back to it later, because we're only going to go back to it once. Yeah. The old one. Yeah. Please. Yeah. What's BBC? You've been able to hear me, by the way, listeners at home. Hope you enjoy these pictures. It's always difficult to know what you can hear and what you can't. So sorry if that hinders your ability to do the quiz. Any queries? If you're friends with me on Facebook, feel free to message me. We will shortly be on to question number 2. These are once again dingbats / say what you see for countries. What countries are these? Let's go on to question number 2, I guess. Question number 2. Our second country. This one. What could it be? They're all countries. They're all United Nations recognized sovereign states. Wow, hope you had a good go at that one. Next up, question number 3. What country could this be? Okay, another little bit of fun clarification for you. In the previous round, Shakespeare plays beginning with H. Apparently, we are including ones that he co-wrote. So he may have not just written on his own. He may have had a friend along the way. So, just again, just to reiterate, in the Shakespeare questions for the previous round, we are including Shakespeare wrote with a column. Question number 4 of this round. What kind of proof is this? Next up, question 5. What could you get? A little bit longer now. Can you get it? What could it be? All sorts of pictures. Want to thank to Luke for this round. We seem to have some sort of image of some sort of clothing being launched into the sky. We have an Edward bear coming there, and then we have some kind of stock image of a cartoon ruler, and then a beloved one half of a children's duo, whatever this person can be. Once again, we are not sponsored by the British Academy of Film and Television Arts, but if they would like to get in touch and sponsor us, that's very much welcome. Question number 6. What country is this? Next up, what is this? Just FYI, that should be minus AM rather than minus minus ANA rather than ANA. What country is this? Sorry. Yeah, Lawrence just pointed out that in a Say What You See around, maybe the best thing for me to do is not necessarily just say what I see. I wonder what city that is. It looks positively Belgian. Sorry, I've said too much. Question number 9. What country is this? What country is this? Question number 10. What is this country? What is this country? This is exclusively for our online viewers. I did just then, in trying to pick up the microphone, get confused and pick up my pint glass instead and try to speak into it. It did not work. Just a little clarification. But in the picture of the red line is the red line is the Right, minus one. Again. Now, question number one. Question number two. Question number three. Question number four. Question number five. Question number six. Question number seven. Question number eight. Question number nine. And question number 10. There we go. Question round number 9. No, it's going well. Round number 4 is a round on lager. That is exactly how we wanted it formatted. Yes, exactly how we wanted it formatted. If you wonder why I'm having a round on lager, because that's a bit niche. Well, the team that has the best team name decided by me. So, you know, bear that in mind. The team with the best team name this week will get to pick around for the next quiz. The last quiz, our Christmas quiz, the winner of the team name chose a second round on lager. So we're writing around on lager. If you get best team name, we'll write around on whatever you like. As long as it's sort of, you know, not offensive. This round's on lager. Question number 1. Thanks to Lawrence for writing this round. For a pint of alcoholic beverage, what is the value of the number of units divided by ABV percentage to 3 decimal places? For a pint of alcoholic beverage, what is the value of the number of units divided by ABV to 3 decimal places? Negative. Pilsner is a type of lager originating in which country? Pilsner is a type of lager originating in which country? Top or bottom fermented? Ale is the opposite. Is lager top or bottom fermented? Ale is the opposite. Does that help? Not from the floor, sorry. The best known version of the Rhine Heiskebot, their purity law, is the 1516 Bavarian law stating that only ingredients that can be used in the production of beer, water, yeast, hops, and what type of grain. The best known version of the Rhine Heiskebot, their purity law, is the 1516 Bavarian law stating that only ingredients that can be used in the production of beer are water, yeast, hops, and what type of grain. Stanley Cowboy became Spain as a result of the colonial rule starting in 1565. Spain as What could it be? I hope you enjoyed the background there. There's one of our very own Lawrence McLeod's favourite beers, Red Stripe, originating in the nation of Jamaica. Known for sun, sea, and sand. Capital Kingston, situated in the Caribbean Sea. Lovely. As a stein, which to be called so must be made from stoneware. What is the correct name for this drinking vessel? Is it a mat, a dirndl, or a gamsbart? This 1 litre alternative vessel is often incorrectly defined as a stein. What is the correct name for this drinking vessel? Is it a mas, a dirndl, or a gamsbart? Which of those is it? And this fellow on screen is frankly performing impressive feats. Right, next up is question number 7, 8, and 9. Identify these lagers and tell us the country of origin. For each of these points, you need both. So for question number 7, you need the name of the lager and the country for 1 point. No half points here. So 7, 8, and 9. Are allowed and half points for the country of origin. But Right. Number 10. Lager beer is believed to have originated in Bavaria, the largest German state by area. The second largest German state by area is Lower Saxony, an area once part of Old Saxony, the original homeland of the Saxons. According to medieval histories, King Arthur led the British defense against the Saxon invaders in the late 5th century. In Arthurian legend, a close companion of King Arthur, and one of the greatest knights of the Round Table, was Lancelot de Lac, or better known as Sir Lancelot. Which TV famous fighting robot has an etymological connection to this historical figure? That's right, new term, new question 10. Get used to it. Question number 10. Lager beer is believed to have originated in Bavaria, the largest German state by area. The second largest German state by area is Lower Saxony, an area once part of Old Saxony, the original homeland of the Saxons. According to medieval histories, King Arthur led the British defense against the Saxon invaders in the late 5th century. In Arthurian legend, a close companion of King Arthur and one of the great knights of the Round Table was Lancelot de Lac, or better known as Sir Lancelot. Which TV famous or fighting robot has an etymological connection to this historical figure? Right. What is the value of the number of units divided by ABV to 3 decimal places? So units divided by ABV. Question number 3, is lager top or bottom fermented? Ale is the opposite. Question number 4, this 1517 Bavarian law states that the only ingredients that can be used in the production of beer are water, yeast, hops, and what type of grain? Question number 5, San Miguel beer originates from which Asian country? Question number 6, which is the following name for this drinking vessel? Is it a mass, a durable, or a gun bark? Question number 6. Two, Sir Lancelot. Yeah. Oh, what are you doing for tonight? No, well, I probably ought to, yeah, whether a little bit behind. Right. Without any further ado, we go to the next round. Thanks to Niall for this round. This is the wipeout round. So here we go. Sorry, hang on. Sorry, I want to explain how the wipeout round works. The wipeout round works as follows. We're going to show you 10 general knowledge questions. However, and there's a big however, if you write down the answer to a question and it's wrong, you'll get 0 points for the entire round. The entire round. So basically, only write down an answer if you're sure. Because if you write down an answer and it's wrong, once again, if you've written down the answer to the question and it is wrong, you'll get an automatic big fat 0 for round 5. If you lose confidence in answer and cross it out, you won't be penalised, that's okay. And you're okay to leave it answer blank as well. You know, only correct answers can get you points. Question number 1. What is the only state in the United States that does not have a flag with 4 edges? What is the only state in the United States that does not have a flag with 4 edges? Next up, question 2. What Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Long-Haired Men? What icon? Question number 3. Ed Sheeran's Castle on the Hill is inspired by which castle? Ed Sheeran's Castle on the Hill is inspired by which castle? Right. Traditionally, mozzarella is made from the milk of which animal? I'm going to which species of animal rather than which specific individual. Right. How many MPs are there? How many MPs are there? Question number 6. Which part of the brain deals with hearing and language? Which part of the brain deals with hearing and language? So it's question number 7. In the Matrix, does Neo take the red pill or the blue pill? In the Matrix, does Neo take the red pill or the blue pill? Which natural number is the only number to be equal to twice the sum of its digits? Which natural number is the only number to be equal to twice the sum of its digits? Next up is American president visited Washington in County Durham in May 1977. In which American president visited Washington County Durham in May 1977? By the way, don't forget to think of the team name, because the winner of the best team name will get to stick around for next week. And after this next question, we're going to go through the answer one more time, and then we're going to swap papers as quick as we can for the answers. Next up is question number 10. The question of the quiz: which is longer, the Great Wall of China or twice the distance between London and Beijing? What is longer, the Great Wall of China or twice the distance between London and Beijing? Right, we're going to run through those again quickly and then go to the answers. So, make sure you're ready. Question number 1, what is the only state in the United States that does not have a flag in a shape with 4 edges? Question number 2, what rock icon was the founder of the Society for the Prevention of Cruel to Long-Haired Men? Question number 3, Ed Sheeran's Castle on the Hill is inspired by which castle? Question number 4, traditionally, what's the representation of the milk of which animal? Question number 5, how many MPs are there? Question number 6, which part of the brain deals with hearing and language? Question number 7, in the Matrix is music the red pill or the blue pill? Question number 8, which natural number is the only number to be equal to twice the sum of its digits? Question number 9, which American president visited Washington County, Durham in May 1977? And question number 10, which is longer, the Great Wall of China or twice the distance between London and Beijing? Reminder that these questions, if you get one wrong, that's 0 points for the entire round, so be careful. In 1 minute time, we'll be going through the answers. No, that's not true. In 1 minute time, please now, as soon as you have the answer, swap your paper with another team and we'll mark each other's. Keep it fair, trustworthy. So, yes, whenever you're ready, please swap with another team. If you swap with a team and another team asks you to swap, please do swap with them because it doesn't matter who you end up with as long as you have someone else's at the end. And make sure you've got a team name on your paper. The best team name will win a prize. We normally like a pun. If it's a pun about the specialist round, that'd be good. So a pun about lager could go amiss. Right. Please get those papers swapped. Pens down for answering, pens up for marking. Get those papers swapped as quick as you like. 20 seconds. By which time you should have someone else's paper in front of you. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. 12 seconds. 10. 7. 4. 1.5. 0. That's time. Now we're going to go through the answers. So, swapped. Only in the rounds where we specify that half marks are allowed are you allowed half marks. Hope that's okay. Question number 1. The first answer was, of course, Lightning Bolts, the film Lightning Bolts, cinematographic classic. Next was The Sun. The Sun. Then we had Wind It Up. You wind up a bobbin. As long as you got the word wind in there, then you get the point. Wind. This was, he had the shortest reign. The shortest reign, Louis Antoine of France. I don't know how long, but evidently not very long. Ave means hail. Hail. The Imagine Dragon song is Thunder. Thunder. Then we had Storm, a storm in a teacup. Iruwitha means Snowdon, Mount Snowdon. Snowdon. This is FOG, Fog, Father of the Groom, FOG. Any of those will do. And the link was, of course, weather. They're all types of weather. They're all types. They're all types of weather. Then we had a 1 to 10 round. In this case, you are allowed half points, but only if you get half of them right, rounded up. As long it's specified in the corner. So for each of these, for the whole point, you need all of them, but you get half a point if you get half or over. The one woman was Ursula von der Leyen. Ursula von der Leyen. Huh? The question woman was Ursula von der Leyen. Oh, sorry. Lightning bolt. Yeah, sorry. Right. So the top two ranked tennis players from ATP are Novak Djokovic and Daniel Medvedev. If you've got one of these, you get half a point, but you need both for the full point. Dungeons & Dragons, the answers are Cleric, Druid, and Ranger. Cleric, Druid, and Ranger. You need 2 points for the half point. 1 point, you get 0. If you only get one of them, you get 0 points. If you got two of them, you got half a point. 3 of them is the full point. The 4 penguins in Madagascar are, of course, friends of the show, Skipper, Kowalski, Rico, and Private. If you got 2 of them, you get half a point. But come on, you should be knowing this. 5 pillars of Islam are, of course, Shahada, Salat, Zakat, Saum, and Hajj, or like profession of faith, prayer, charity or alms, fasting, and pilgrimage. You can decide whether what the people have got is enough. If you've got 3 of them, you can have half a point. If you got all 5 of them, you get the full point. The 6 nominees were Emma Raducanu, Raheem Sterling, Tyson Fury, Adam Peaty, Tom Daly, and Sarah Story. 3 of them for half a point, and all 6 of them for the full point. No Lewis Hamilton, I'm afraid. The 7 noble gases are helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, and oganesson. Unanoxium is allowed. It's, however, no longer the name, because Unanoxium was what it was called before it had a proper name. But we will accept Unanoxium for oganesson if someone has put that. But half a point for if you've got 4 or more of them, but all 7 for the point, for the full point. The 8 Shakespeare plays are, of course, Hamlet, Henry IV Part 1, Henry IV Part 2, Henry V, Henry VI Part 1, Henry VI Part 2, Henry VI Part 3, and Henry VIII. Henry VI Part 3. I meant to put the 6 there. Sorry, that's my mistake. But so 4 of those for half a point, all 8 of them for the full point. The 9 feature films are, of course, Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown, Kill Bill Volume 1, Kill Bill Volume 2, Inglourious Bastards, Django Unchained, The Hateful Eight, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. 5 of them for half a point. So if you've got 5, 6, 7, or 8, you get half a point, and if you get 9, you get the full point. And finally, we had the ceremonial counties with 2-syllable names. These are Bristol, Cornwall, Devon, Durham, Essex, Norfolk, Rutland, Suffolk, Surrey, and Dorset. 5 of them for half a point, all 10 of them for the full point, please. All 10 of them for the full point. Yeah, I did the shapes to like get 3s, then I would have to squeeze that one in somewhere. There, arguably, brilliant. Then we go on to our next round. Our dingbats. This first one was Brazil. Brazil. Then we had Finland. Then we had Ada, that's Ada Lovelace, Canada. Then we had Morocco for Morocco. Next up was United Kingdom. That's Dom from Duck and Dick and Dom. United Kingdom. Then we had Botswana, and then that's sodium. So that's Botswana. Then we had Costa Rica, Cost, and then Ari, and then Car. Then we had Argentina, that's Ghent. That's again everyone's favourite Belgian settlement. It's got a lovely IKEA. This was Sao Tome and Principe. Then we had Micronesia, that's Mike Tyson, the Roan. and then Mohammed Reza Shah. Then we had a lager round. This was, well done if you got this, 0.568. 0.568. A standard pint is 5.68 mil, so 506 is 568 mil. So maybe guessable. Pilsner is from Czechia, Czech Republic, specifically the settlement of Pilsen. It's of course bottom fermented, as opposed to ale, which is top fermented. Lager is bottom fermented. This was of course barley. Barley. Then we had the Philippines, named after Philip of Spain, one of the Philips. The second to be specific. This is, of course, a Mas, or strictly speaking, it should be with one of those special S's that they have in German characters, which I do not have on my keyboard. This was Singha in Thailand. Half a point for each of these, by the way. Half a point for each of these. Singha in Singer? Singer from Thailand, Beck's from Germany, and Kingfisher from India. So half a point for the name of the beer, half a point for the name of the country. Then, of course, as always, Sir Kill-A-Lot. Sir Kill-A-Lot. So you might want to remember this one. Sir Kill-A-Lot, one of Robot Wars house robots and friend of the show. Lancelot Dalat. Oh, I see. Not Dalek, I'm afraid. It was Sir Kill-A-Lot. Then how do I wipe it around? Remember, if you're marking this, if the team you're marking has got any of these questions wrong, they get automatic 0 for this whole round. Ohio. Ohio has a thumbs up curvy and pointy one. This was David Bowie. Then we had Framlingham Castle. Framlingham Castle. Next up was Buffalo or Water Buffalo. Buffalo, what you need for the point. There are 650 MPs. 650 MPs. Then we have the Temporal Lobe. Temporal Lobe, I don't know if you got that. The mate, he takes the red pill. Neo takes the red pill. But if you're suffering from the effects of the blue pill for more than 6 hours, you should seek medical attention. Question number 8. The natural number is, of course, 18. 1 plus 8 is 9, and twice 9 is 18. This was Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter. Well, have you got that? And the Great Wall of China is longer. The Great Wall of China. If someone's got any of those questions wrong, then they have got 0 points for the entire round. Please add up the score of the people in front of you, and as quick as you can, bring it up to us. In the beer round, it was half a point for the beer, half a point for the country of questions 7, 8, and 9. Please put the score, the total score, in a big circle on front of the paper so we can see it easily. And bring up the paper when you're ready. See you in a minute.